All right, guys, how's it going? So, in this video, we're going to be talking about Stefan Bajcetic, right? Have I pronounced his name right? You know what I mean, don't you? If it's not Jack Daniels or John Smith, I'm just not very good at pronouncing names. I don't listen, I read. Now, this article came out yesterday about him. Well, it's not dedicated to him, it just comes up in this article, and we're going to break it down, and you're really going to like this, I think, right? So, there's a lot of chatter about him being likened to Sergio Busquets, right? And so the fans, I'm seeing the fans on social media today, I'm looking at the comments, the replies to the journalists behind this, etc. And the fans are like, oh, that's good. That's really good news, that, you know what I mean? Right? And then, of course, there's a few fans in there going, yeah, this will be our just like a new signing kind of thing, right? So I can see why they would be like that. Now, I review the Spanish football dailies every day, and I have done for a long time. And we were mentioned Bajcetic last week, I think, or something. He's on loan at Las Palmas. They're struggling. I think they're second from bottom in La Liga. But he's proving to be quite popular with the fans and that. But what I want to do is I want to just show you how journalists make a big deal out of something, get people excited. And I think we just need to just chill a little bit. So bear with me. Honestly, I enjoyed going through this one, right? So this is the article, all right? Liverpool Confidential. Why two stars are in line for a transfer clear out, but it's not, Jota or Chiesa. So they're trying to lure you in because they're telling you, well, it's not them. Why not just fucking tell us who it is then? Because it's behind a paywall, right? Injury updates and the loanee ready for Arne Slot's team. Now, the loanee is by Bajcetic, right? Now, my friend told me, if you copy the URL of a website, an article that's behind a paywall, and go to a website called archive.ph, and in the second box down, paste it, and click submit, then it opens it up. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he told me. So, and in this article, which is penned by or written by Lewis Steele, you've heard him, he's a new name on the scene regarding Liverpool and that, right? And a couple of others. Luke Power's the other one we want to focus here. It says Lewis Steele, Pete Jensen, Luke Power, Joe Bernstein, and Tara Anson-Walsh. Basically, everyone in the fucking world's written this article, right? But Lewis Steele and Luke Power are the ones we're going to focus on in this article. They're the ones that are, posting about it on social media. Lewis Steele is like, he's basically saying, go and check out, our new update. And Luke Power is the one that does the loanee sort of coverage and stuff like that. But stay with me, right? So let me just look at my notes, right? So that's the original article. So then we go to Lewis Steele at the Mail, right? Lewis Steele, the main man for the Mail, right? With the Liverpool stuff. And this is Lewis Steele here. And he says, Stefan Bajcetic has been compared to Sergio Busquets, and in brackets he's put, in the style of play, not ability, by local experts. Remember this is really important, this, right? By local experts. Now remember, experts is the plural of experts. Therefore, more than one person, right? And if it's an expert, then we want to know what this expert's got to say. Now, if there's experts, which means plural, more than one, that means there's a couple of experts, right, really fucking going on about it, which backs up this what he's saying, right? Wrong. Okay? Could he step up to Arne Slot's first team next season? Luke Power, do you remember I mentioned Luke Power a minute ago, talks to many people in a great loan watch, right? And this is the Liverpool column, which you've just seen on that thing a minute ago, right? Okay, so let's have a look. Now, the Mirror, right? They run an article today, and they call this chap, the experts, Spanish journal. They write. So let me start again. In the Mirror, there's an article about this today, right? Bigging up the. Where did I put it? Oh, Liverpool boss Arne Slot could have new Sergio Busquets in Red's team next season. That was the Mirror, because they've read this, right? And in the Mirror article, they refer to him as the expert as Spanish journalist Manuel Garcia, right? So Spanish journalist Manuel Garcia, you're going to go like, oh, I don't know who that is, but it must be someone. He's a journalist. We'll see what he's got to say. He's the expert, right? No plural, it's one person. So this lad, right, in all honesty, it's a young lad. This is him here. You probably can't see him. But he's using him. If you want to look him up on X, is Manu. Oh, that's a bad choice, isn't it? Manwugar. So Manwugar, right? And he's basically like, like a young football fan. I mean, I don't even know how old he is. Let's have a look. This is him here, this lad. You see him? He's just a young lad. That's his Instagram, right? And I think he's like, like a young lad that likes his football, follows, Las Palmas interestingly or whatever. But that's your expert. He's got 499 followers on X. I'm one of them now, right? Because I'll have a little nosy. But I'm not by any means putting this person down. This is a young lad, right, that's obviously trying to get out there and wants to do a bit of writing and football journalism and all that, right? Might do a better job than these fucking idiots when he gets older, right? But I'm not quite so certain that I would consider him an expert, right? And you've got to remember that Lewis Steele said experts. There is nobody else, right? There is nobody else. Let me go back. By local experts, and it isn't. There's no local experts, guys, right? So I just think it's important just to clarify that a little bit with you, because, people don't, they read it and go, all right, must be fucking serious business, right? So let's move on. Now, this lad, what is he? The Spanish journalist, the experter, Manuel, let's call him Manuel, but that's his fucking name. He posted about his contribution to the article, and he on his X account, and he said it is a real honour to collaborate with a renowned media outlet like Daily Mail UK. Bless him. All right, and to have been able to contribute my grain of sand in one of its articles. And what's happening to me is wonderful. Keep going. Thank you for your trust, Luke Power. So what he's doing here is to his followers, isn't he? Bless him. He's saying, like, it's a real honour, because he can't believe that he's spoken to probably like a big, newspaper or something like that. A renowned, he's emphasising to his followers, it's a big deal, and he's proud that he's contributed. And what's happening to me is wonderful, right? So it's a big deal for him. Thank you for your trust and all that, right? So Luke Power, the one that he's thanking, is the one who he spoke to, right? So you can see this lad's like, is it? I don't know. I just think it's important to differentiate between, a kid that follows a football team and experts. I just think it's really, really important. The point I'm saying here is this lad's fine. He knows more about what's going on over there than I do, right? I'm not taking shots at him. I'm taking shots at these journalists that are trying to make something sound more important and more impressive than it is, because the local experts is one lad, one young kid, right, who can't believe he's got to speak to a national newspaper or whatever. So he replied, so what's he called, Luke Power put out the thing, retweeted it, did this article or whatever, and this lad replied to it, that tweet that linked to the article, saying, I'm glad my contribution was useful, but I can't read it as I have to pay. Man, sort him out, fuck's sake. Anyway, staying with Las Palmas, right? They're second from bottom of La Liga, 3 points from safety, like Valencia are just above them and stuff like that. So I took some notes, I did a little bit of digging, right? And this is what I've come up with for you, right? And remember, we all form our own opinions, right? We're not all experts like this lad, right? You know what I'm saying? Bajcetic needs to improve his passing accuracy and chance creation to match Busquets' level, that's for sure. Research suggests he shows more attacking intent and physicality, differing from Busquets' more conservative style. Scouting reports indicate areas for improvement, including pass accuracy and chance creation, where Busquets excelled. Given Bajcetic's age and limited senior experiences compared to Busquets' decade-long career, the comparison is premature but not ridiculous, focusing on potential rather than current achievement. The comparison between Stefan Bajcetic and Sergio Busquets is valid in terms of their shared defensive midfield roles, right? And some overlapping skills such as ball control and defensive contributions. But he has a long way to go. Bajcetic, not the expert. Well, the expert, the kid does as well. In summary, his loan at Las Palmas has been largely positive. He has gained substantial playing time in La Liga, showcased his versatility, and delivered solid performances that have drawn praise from coaches, analysts, and fans alike. Importantly, he is adapting well, improving his match fitness, regaining confidence, and refining his game against top competition. There have been standout moments. He scored not so long ago. And then a few learning moments, and he's had an injury scare. And he's had some tough games because they're in a relegation battle, you know what I mean? But all of this contributes to his growth. If he continues on this trajectory, Bajcetic will not only help Las Palmas in their survival bid, but also return to Liverpool as a more mature, battle-tested midfielder ready to compete at the highest level. So, he's doing well, but Sergio Busquets is not. In fact, there's people that are, way more intelligent than myself, right? I'm not, I listen, guys, right? I'm not like you guys. Some of you guys watching my videos, you fucking know everything about these players and their styles and whatever, right? I don't. I will never, ever, ever claim to be an expert like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think I'm very, very good at sussing things out and knowing things in the media and stuff, because I've been here for almost 3 decades doing it, right? 27 years, just saying, right? No, but there's new people watching my vids and they don't know. So I know the drill. And the thing is, I think the original, Luis Steele here saying he's been compared to Sergio Busquets in the style of play, not ability. I think that's because people have responded saying, hang on a fucking minute, what you're talking about? Because if you look at some of the comments, you'll see Las Palmas fans in there saying, yeah, he's doing very well, but steady on. Maybe not on this particular post, but on other posts, the article and other tweets. But some people will be concerned by this, is he ready to step? He's ready to step up. He's going to come back to Liverpool. He's going to be like a new signing. He's now, so in other words, he's putting out. This is another way of looking at it. This journalist here that I do not pay attention to is already falling into that, like what we're used to with the older, more experienced journalists in the clique of journalists, the Liverpool clique of journalists, where it's all positivity. Now, don't get me wrong, it's very positive that Bajcetic is playing well. He's playing well. He's doing good, right? And the fans do like him. The last time we touched on him in a video, I think he got one of the highest ratings in the team, but he only played 45 minutes, I think, the first half, but he was singled out by the fans as one of their 2 best players in the game. So he's doing well. But to big him up so big and say, right, that's it, that's sorted for Liverpool and that, let's hope that does become a bit. But what I'm saying to you here is people are reading this, right, and these articles, but without doing their homework, because who wants to do their fucking homework? That's why I'm here, right? And then they're going, oh, fuck me, if he's playing that well, that solves everything. We don't need Zubimendi, we'll just put him alongside fucking Gravenberch and we're laughing, yeah? So what I'm trying to do to you guys is say, whoa, he's doing well, but the experts is actually one person who's a young lad that's trying to maybe become a journalist in his career. And like I say, I'm not digging at the lad. One person's opinion is now experts. And then that's been picked up by major publications as well as the Mail, who wrote the article, like the Mirror, who were then quoting Spanish journalists. And if you read that, or if anyone reads a newspaper, you trust them, don't you? Spanish journalist, right? He'll know what's going on. That lad, that young kid will know what's going on. He'll have his own opinions, but someone the same age as him might go, no, he's not quite there, mate. I think it's really important. All I'm trying to do is give you context. Just trying to give you context. And trying to say to you, maybe experts is a little bit strong, because there's only one, and I'm not really sure he's an expert or whatever, but we're not knocking the lad. Well, fucking hell, I hope he does really well. I love to see people that have got enthusiasm. When he's saying, when he replied to the thing, I'm really chuffed that I contributed to your thing, but I can't read it. It's behind the paper. They haven't even fucking sent it to him. Do you know what I mean? They haven't even sent him a copy, printed like PDF and said, here you go, mate, thanks for your thing. Do you know what I mean? I mean, maybe they have now, but the point is he had to reach out to do it. That stuff like that annoys me. So they're going to make out, we're going to fucking make out he's an expert and we're going to use him. We've dragged all them people in to our website that's behind the articles behind the fucking paywall, the lonely, ready for Arne Slot's team, and then people are like, then you've got him, these lot, the lads behind it, Power and Steel, putting it out on there, saying, come and read this, behind the paywall, Bajcetic, he's like the new Sergio Busquets. How many people are subscribing? They've got that little lad in fucking Spain that's like thinking, oh, I've helped someone out. I hate shit like that, guys. Anyway, right, that's it. Did I do all right with this video or what? I thought, when I looked into... First thing I thought was, who's the fucking experts, like, you know what I'm saying? Tell me, please tell me, do you like videos like this, or do you really not give a fuck about how deep it is? Are you just happy to go with, oh, it's experts, that's fine? Or do you like it when I trace it back and find out who's who? Just wondering, just curious, you know, because if you don't like these kind of in-depth videos where I'm saying, well, this is the thing, you know, I don't know, do you want calming down a little bit? Or do you want to read stuff and be all like, woo, this is amazing? Because there'll be some people on here today, will be making videos, I fucking guarantee it, right? Telling you about how great he is and he's Sergio Busquets Mark II and all that. Some are backtracking a little bit saying, well, you're in potential. But you know what I'm saying, guys, come on, man. No, I'm not having it. I'm not having my peoples misled. I'm fucking not. That's it. And I look at that young lad, I hope he goes on to be like the main man somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's it. All right, I'll leave it with you. Oh, by the way, he's playing very well. He's doing good. But let's just, you know, none of this Busquets shit, man, for fuck's sake. In fact, that's what I was going to say. I probably fucking threw myself off. When I was saying about all you guys, you know more about me than football, players and styles and that, right? Because I don't give a shit, really. I just enjoy breaking it all down for you, right? People are liking him to actually Bajcetic to other players of a different mould in that defensive midfield role, okay? And maybe if you read the comments on this, some people will enlighten you a bit further. Doing good, but let's just fucking calm down and don't take anything they say as fucking, do you know what I mean? Like, just come here and say, Dunk, have you seen this article? What's the crack? If you appreciate this video, please thumbs up the video, right? If you didn't enjoy it, thumbs it down. If you would like to comment, I would love it if you'd leave me a comment on this one. Your feedback's important to me. If you don't want videos like this, I won't do them. And if you want to buy me a coffee, not a beer, don't want a beer, not until some other time, then you can hit the super thanks button. It's a love out on the video, or it's there's things in the video description that you can use instead if you don't want to use that. More importantly, I'd appreciate some comments from you on this video. All right. And if you follow him, Bajcetic, then please do leave some comments. There hasn't been a great deal written about him in Spain, which is surprising, really, is it? When you think he's the new Busquets, you know what I'm saying? So don't fall for that shit, guys. All right. I'll speak to you in a bit. All right. Hey, I'm live on here at 1 o'clock UK today. Not tonight. I'm going to the football. Cheers.